Greetings, students. Welcome to more keywords and concepts, and we're starting here in week 9. So week 9, we are learning about the Sandwich Islands. The Sandwich Islands is what European explorers called Hawaii when they discovered it, and we'll get into why later. All right, so let's start out with some Hawaiian keywords. So these are some words within the Hawaiian language that are going to be very relevant for our unit this week. So the first keyword we have up here is mana. And this is spiritual energy of a sort. This is an energy that resides in literally all living things. Everybody has mana. But certain things that you do can increase your mana. Okay, so we're going to see in our documentary this week, particularly with warfare, there were certain acts that were considered very brave and very, very nifty that if you did these things, they thought it was increasing the amount of spiritual energy that you had, right? And this kind of ties into Lua. This is the Hawaiian art of warfare. This was imported along with their religion with the new migrants from Tahiti, which we'll get into in our documentary. But we'll learn that they had about 1,000 years where there was no, I don't want to say no warfare, but very little. At least not institutionalized the way it became, right? But they had migrations too, just like everybody else. So if we combine the Hawaiian art of warfare with the idea of mana, we can start to see where this is creating the conditions for hierarchy and stratification in a way that didn't exist in the Hawaiian Islands prior to this introduction, right? Some other important Hawaiian keywords for this week. We have kapu. This literally means to make sacred, okay? You're going to see it referred to a lot as a taboo or an injunction against what you can or cannot do. It's not really a taboo. There's rules, guys. There's rules. This is literally their worldview. It's how they understand the universe. It's how they understand manners and custom and all of that kind of thing. So you're going to hear lots of discussion about kapu. And then finally, hula. And I love doing this because most people think of hula as being pretty, right? Like it's a pretty dance. The pretty ladies do the pretty hula dance. It's so much more than that, guys. It's so much more than that. Hula was history, literally. It's how they passed on their culture and traditions. So this was a combination of dancing and chanting that was used to pass along their history and culture. So, pre-literate society, as the Native Hawaiians were, this is how they did that through these songs and dances that they would teach their children, and then their children would keep doing it, and that's how they kept their traditions going. So obviously lots more context for this as we move forward, but these are the important Hawaiian words that we need to know to understand this week's unit. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.